All right. Trish is writing us and buying a home up until this past week, Kevin, because the lease on her apartment was up at the end of October. Her agent persuaded the sellers and the seller's agent to let Tish, I guess it's Tish, not Trish, Tish put her furniture into the garage. Now, this is also dangerous, don't you agree? Here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
So, but Wednesday, the financing fell through. Okay. The seller found out he could not keep the good faith deposit because, based on the contracts, the good faith deposit does go back to the buyer if the financing falls through. Our contracts in Kentucky or Louisville are written in favor of the buyers, not the sellers, folks. And so the seller decided to hold the furniture in the garage for $5,000 ransom. So Tish is now out of her home, the one she wanted to buy. She's out furniture and now staying with friends. What can she do, Kev? Another one of these predicaments.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
You're
that's the thing that usually the difficulty is on closing and possession and trying to work all the movers out. You have a situation. It's good compromise sometimes to allow the buyer to move it into an empty garage, and while it gives them more time for the seller to vacate the property. But in this case, he's basically converting personal property that he does not own and has no right to. So I think that he could get into quite a bit of trouble, not only from a civil standpoint, but perhaps even criminal, in that he was storing it. She's asked for it back. He knows it's not a property. He has no right now he can require that she be insured, that she bring licensed movers to come move it out, things like that, a reasonable approach. But you just can't hold her furniture hostage until you come up with a good faith. So I think she probably needs to talk to an attorney sometime fairly soon, and maybe a nice, fairly pleasant letter at first would have the gentleman come to his senses a bit.